Hey everybody, it's Whitney and this is your weekly real estate market update. Sorry it's been a couple weeks since we've talked last and it hasn't really been as weekly as I promised, but things have been pretty crazy here in the real estate world and I want to touch base with you, give you an idea of what we've been going through, what's going on in the market, and kind of where we see it heading in the next direction. So here's a few slides that we always point to, right? Supply and demand, they seem to be the main driver of anything real estate related, and it's pretty much the main indicator of what we're seeing out there in an immediate market. As you can see here, you've got these two stats. One is supply, that's listings that are coming onto the market, new properties that are coming available for buyers to look at. And then we have pending. These are properties that have gone under contract. A buyer has successfully come to a seller with an agreement and is no longer for sale. So as you'll see on the listing side, right, we've got a pretty good shortage still happening, and it's been this way for a little while, causing a little bit of this issue. It's still struggling to compete with even the pre-virus numbers. And then when we look on the opposite side, or the demand side, or the demand curve, as you can see, it's gangbusters, right? We're getting a lot of demand, actually more than what we're seeing pre-corona numbers. If you look at these numbers, you'll see 51 properties was the average for February. We're up to mid 70s right now. Last week, 76 properties went off the market in the last 7 days in Fort Lauderdale, single family homes, of course. So you can see that's almost 50% of where we were pre-corona, which is really something we need to keep an eye on. And frankly, kind of surprised everybody when this lockdown started to happen. There was a lot of speculation on where this market was going to go. And today I want to touch on why we think where we're at regarding demand and what's driving that. So where is this large increase in demand coming from, right? So based on what we're seeing, there are two sectors really driving this demand. We've got one, we're seeing a large increase in buyers coming to the market from these current multifamily type scenarios. You have renters that moved into these large high rises. You have buyers that have purchased and owned in these large high rises, and they did so for a few reasons. You know, they want the amenities, they want the pool, they want the common area gyms, they want to be able to walk down to the restaurants and walk down to the bars. And what we're seeing is when this lockdown happened, that went away. There's no longer you can't go to the pool, you can't go to the gym, the restaurants shut down, the bars are shut down. So people were stuck inside this apartment or inside this condo. And as soon as that release opened up back up, and as soon as people were able to get back out there and look for property, condos went on the market, renters shifted and started getting into a buyer's sense, and they started putting offers in on these single family homes. They realized the importance of a large backyard, the privacy, the pool, and all that being said, they really jumped into this market, causing a huge surge in buyer demand for single family homes. Number two, the second most important piece of this puzzle has been the huge numbers of net migration that we're seeing from places like New York, Boston, Chicago, Ohio. I've personally received more sight unseen offers from out of state buyers than ever before. We've got buyers that are putting offers on properties, not even seeing it until A, the inspection period, or B, we just closed on one where the buyer didn't see it until 2 days before closing. So that's something that's really driving competition in this local market that we're seeing out there. Things are back into the multiple offer scenarios. You've got, imagine it can be very, very disconcerting. You go and you look for property for weeks, you find the one you love, and now there's multiple offers. You're competing against cash offers. You're competing against out-of-state, sight unseen offers. And it can be very difficult for these buyers right now. So on the sellers, it's a little bit of a different story, but right now buyers are having a tough time. And also, you got to remember, these companies are now telling their employees that they can work from wherever they want to. They can work from home. So what we found is people are really, who may have put this move to South Florida in 5-10 years down the road, they're now in the market. They decided, hey, if I can be down close to the ocean, I can be without any snow this winter, and I can work from home and wherever I'm at, why not start this now? So again, that's also fueling this net migration. One of the negative things I think we're seeing from it is a very large rise in coronavirus numbers. A lot of people want to blame it on some of the locals here and some of the people that are eating, drinking, and playing here. But personally, you've got the largest net migration of housing coming from New York City, which in turn was also the epicenter for the coronavirus. I mean, I'm not sure if that's exactly what's driving these fuels and transmission numbers, but it may be part of it. So it's something we want to keep our eye on, because obviously the coronavirus and the pandemic does kind of have a little bit to do with what the local economy here is doing. So we'll keep an eye on that for you. It is a crazy time in the market, like I said. If you're going to be in the market, either as a buyer or a seller in the near future, please reach out to us. Now is more important than ever to have a professional agent helping you navigate this market. This is all we do day in and day out. Choosing this right agent couldn't be more important. Having the wrong agent can cost you thousands of dollars as a seller, or more importantly, as a buyer, could cost you that dream house that you had your eyes on for a couple weeks. So, again, guys, as usual, please share this information with anyone that might find it useful. Let us know if you or anyone you know needs help navigating this tough market. And as always, we'll talk to you guys soon. And until next time, be safe, and we'll see you soon.